Okay. One thing to know about me is that if I crash out, I am 100% for sure going to have a breakthrough. Because that's what's happening. And every year I usually offer something up for the 11/11 portal, because between November 11th and December 12th, we have this like point of creation where we get to just curate and play with energy and lean into what we want to experience. But I guess moving forward, I don't even know which direction we're moving in, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I know when something is fired up for me, because this is the wrong form of literary. I was like, literary. Quite literally banged this out because it was so flowing through me in a matter of like 3 hours. Done. And I'm like, I even sat with it for a couple of days. I'm like, do I want to put this out there? Blah, 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 blah. But it kept coming in and it kept coming in. I found myself like laying in bed. I'm trying to meditate at night, chill out. My mind, like, how am I going to express this? What am I going to talk about? Blah, 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 blah. No. Like, that was my soul being like, put this out there. People need it right now. What you're going through, everyone is going through their own version of it. Normally for the 11/11 portal, I put out like a kind of a group thing, a meditation, something to channel, to tap into the energy. This is a little less, it's actually, I want to say it's a little less woo-woo and spiritual, but it's the integration of that. So because woo-woo and spiritual and our humanness, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that in this. And I'm so excited. My little Pisces Mercury is like ping, 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 ping all over the place. But we're going to try and anchor in a little bit so you can understand what the heck I'm talking about. When I crashed out, I was just feeling very overwhelmed. I was feeling victimized by the world. And, I have all these people online saying, you're the master of your universe and blah, blah, blah. But if your manifestation hasn't shown up yet, you're doing it wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so overwhelmed by my manifestations not showing up and feeling like stuck and feeling like powerless. And I just, through this breakthrough, I just let myself crash out. I let myself get mad a little. I let myself cry. I expressed myself, came back to center. And through all of that, I found some clarity around what has been making me feel so much more anchored, regardless of what's happening in my situation, regardless of what's happening in the world. Just continued to help me anchor in what I know to be true and just allow, because yesterday I shared the video here on YouTube. I'm not going to keep you guys long, I promise. I just want to give you a little bit of background in what I had shared it yesterday. It was a video by Alicia Brachet from Cosmic Gateway. So if you see that, please go check it out. It really just anchored in a lot of the things that I was sensing and feeling and maybe on some level resisting, because part of it is like, we just need to go through this slow and steady. It is different. It is not like the years before. And I felt that, but I still felt pressured by time. So what I started doing was indoctrinating these certain things in my day that helped me continue to anchor and be slow and steady. And that's what I want to offer you guys, okay? So the offer is, there's a video, it's like about 26 minutes long. I take you through the 3 practices that I've been doing, and I give you the tools so you can do it for yourself. But it really shifted a lot of my own mindset around how I feel about myself and life and this journey, and kind of taking the seriousness out of it just a little bit, because we really can't control all those things outside of us, but we can control what we lean into, okay? What we put our energy into, what we focus on. And it's not a perfect science. There's still, like, I legit, before I crashed out, did a video on TikTok being like, I am no longer carrying the mantle of my trauma. And my trauma was like, bet. Total crash out. But they're going to happen because there's grief and there's going to be resistance. We're human, but it's embracing that humanness. Anyways, so then I was like, oh, you know what? I could do these. I could create this like workbook that helps us carries us through from November 11th to December 12th, daily practices that just help us anchor things in. And part of me, I don't want to say it was my brain, it might be the little rebellious part of my brain, but part of me was like, hold on. If we're truly learning to dance with life, everybody's dances are going to be different. So while I still created 31 activities, I chose to refer to them as anchors instead. Whether you use a random number generator to see which one you do, maybe you're going to do 3 in one day and none for the next couple of days. There is no routine to this. This is about you honoring your own rhythm and choreographing your dance with life. Okay, so what it is, there's 31 anchors. So activities that help you playfully engage with anchoring your truth. Some of the stuff, there's no real deep or hard stuff. It really is just tapping into your heart, dropping into your heart, playful coherence, right? Like, I don't want to give too many of them away because some of them are really fun and playful for that child part of you and maybe that adult part of you that doesn't need to grow up, right? We get to lighten the load a little bit. And in that, there's just this expansive space. So, with the offer, you get the video. I was going to do a live group. Every avenue I explored on how I could do a live was shut down by source, shut down by things like beyond my control. And I'm like, okay, I need to revisit this. I need to come back. And I realized that maybe people just want to do this in their own time, in their own way. And they can just watch a video while I walk you through these exercises. And then while you're applying those things, I'm going to give you tools every day to just play with your own energy. Play with your experiences. They're very easy. They don't require you to be deeply spiritual or like, so if you have people in your life that maybe aren't woo-woo or spiritual, but they're struggling with empowerment, they're struggling with, feeling like they're lost or they're stuck or they just don't know where to channel their energy or their focus. They don't know what to focus on. Give them this. This will help them focus. I'm so excited about this because it was really like, it just flowed and I just want you guys to have that experience. Anyways, it's $33 Canadian. And if you order before the 11th, you will be emailed on the 11th, the video and the little exercises. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see them because I don't know. I'm really proud of them, okay? And if you can even continue to do them after the 12th if you love them. Like there is no rules to this. It just gives you something tangible to work with. So you're feeling better and better every day. Even if you just take, like some of the, guided meditations that I recommend, they're only like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 at the most. Like they're not super time consuming, but they're good at anchoring you back into your heart and just helping you do whatever you got to do. Anyways, so if you order after the 11th, you'll be sent it immediately, or even on the 11th, you'll be sent it immediately. And the link is in my bio. So it'll say, the 1111 portal, it'll say $33. And, that's kind of what we're running with this week. And I hope that it helps. I hope if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments or message me privately. I'm happy to answer. And here we are. I hope you guys have a good day.